What's up, guys? Welcome to day 13 of the 30-day AI Academy Challenge. Today we're going to be talking about writing in your own voice. As always, subscribe and follow. It's going to be a quick lesson today with one demo, but I thought including this was going to be important in the long run, especially as we're in the first 2 weeks of this course. So subscribe and follow for more important updates regarding the course. Share the course. Let's start a revolution together. I hope you're watching this course in order. I think that's super important, but 40% bonus affiliates. Anyone you bring into the AI Academy, this will be free forever, but any paid upsell, you earn 40% commission for life. We already have people making a couple hundred bucks a month just by doing this, referring friends, getting them educated on AI, and then we teach them how to take that education and turn it into monetization. Monthly giveaways as well. We have people already reaching level 3 in the community, so they'll be eligible for our monthly Apple giveaways. Just complete your worksheets, talk in the community, and you'll be eligible to win. Bonus tip, watch this course in 2x speed, share your results, and experience with others. Quick agenda for today. We're going to teach you how to capture your voice, show it in samples, repurpose one idea, and then write it for your specific goal. I'm going to keep saying this throughout the course. This course is very broad and beginner friendly. I don't know what your goal is, if it's monetization, if it's time efficiency, if it's learning something, but I want this course to work for whatever your goal might be. And we will have more with our AI partners in this community. We will have more free courses that cover specific things, and then the paid community as well. We have niche down monetization strategies with AI UGC. We get you linked up with our partners there. AI newsletters, AI content, all that good stuff. So capturing your voice. Name your style, the tone, length, words you use, and ones you avoid. I wanted to hop over into Claude really quick here. As always, for the worksheet for today, foundry.com, and you can go /day 13, and the worksheet will pop up for today, and then you can just go file, make a copy. I always like to just show this, bang, and then we have our worksheet that we can edit here. But if you go over to Claude and you go down here and you click settings, you can go in and you can change how Claude talks to you. So preferences on the appearance, the chat fonts, but then also the voice, what language it's in, the style of how you want it to represent, and then the speed. I choose classy, but that's just my preference. And then there's some notification preferences as well. And then we already talked about the instructions for Claude. Now you can customize that as well. But hopping back in here, naming your style, whatever you prefer. You can do this in ChatGPT as well. Put in your setup at voice rules to your custom instructions and projects. You guys should be project masters at this point since we've already gone through it. Show, don't describe. Punching direct means less than a sample. Give it more data. Keep a swipe file. Save lines and posts that sound more like you to train it on. And edit, don't accept your final pass is what keeps it and what the project and ChatGPT, Claude, all these LLMs are going to learn and train on. So off that, showing it samples, paste your best work in 2 to 3 things you wrote, that you actually wrote, that AI didn't write, that sound like you. Point it to that pattern, tell it what you like, don't like. This is why I suggest whisper flow or dictating, where you can just ramble on of like, I like how this sounds, I don't like this, how this sounds. So then your LLM of choice can train on that data. Generate then compare, does it match your samples or does it drift? Feed it the brief, topic, audience, and a goal, the 4-part prompt that we learned on day 6. I think this is super important, that you write something. You take the time, you write something, it trains on your emails, it trains on your writing. Write a blog, do something that the AI can base off of. There's a reason everyone's LLM sounds different. And reuse the winners, save the voice prompt to your library, whether the folder for this course or the library you're using that we saved in day 10. Repurposing one idea I wanted to cover really quickly too. So one idea can go into many formats. A post can become an email, a thread, a script, and match each channel. You can train the LLMs on this as well. Shorter for emails. I have mine for Slack and emails to sound a different way versus my blog, or if I'm emailing someone outside an organization. Keep the core message the same point, a different shape per channel, and then batch your week. Turn one idea into several pieces fast and make sure it still sounds like you. Should always check this. I'm always fact checking my Claude on, hey, this doesn't really sound like this sounds too jargony. Go back to the custom instructions and let's go through a quick 5-minute audit, 10-minute interview if you need an update on, I guess, my slang or my word patterns. So writing for your goal, again, quick lesson today, but I want you to pick one real piece, something your goal actually needs written. Everyone's goal should have some written piece because you have to deliver it. If it's monetization, you have to deliver the product. If it's a workflow, you have to talk to the LLM. If it's education, you have to learn and speak what you've actually learned. load voice and samples your voice rules. I suggest, again, downloading Whisperflow and just rambling to the Claude project or the ChatGPT, GPT, or whatever you're using for your workspace. It should be a project, and we should have our folder with all our worksheets at this point, and just ramble to it about who you are, how you dictate. It will be very beneficial in the long run. Draft and refine, iterate, don't accept the first draft, We learned this on day 10. And then ship it, post or send the final piece into a project. Demo writing your piece is literally, I think I would go in here, I would go to Claude, and I would go into the project, and I would literally just turn on Whisperflow like this, and I would say, hey, you've known me for this long, here's who I am, here's my goal, you should know this already. I want to go through like a 20 minutes audit of how I talk, so that all the emails and the way we communicate is in my language, and how how I want to tackle this project. And I just want to be on the same page of how you're giving the information back to me as well. And then I would run this, and it would take me probably through a 20-minute interview. This was a bad prompt, but just as an example, right? I think this is super important in all your projects, and it will save a lot of time in the long run, so you don't have to rewrite emails, change the way that Claude is talking to you, and the outputs that you're getting. So again, fill out your worksheet attached below or found at foundry.com/day 13 and post your results and accountability. So we're going to go in there really quick. Again, it's so exciting to see so many people just filling out this course, following along. Super cool to see, since we've launched some really great engagement in this community. We're at 3.5K members, which is awesome. But you go over your worksheet, we'll go through it really quick today. So again, capture your voice, 3 words that describe my style. I would say blunt, fast, and assertive. Word phrases I always try to avoid ums, as I literally just ummed. 2 or 3 things I wrote that sound like me. You paste something in here. Did it match the output? Yes. Getting close or still drifting. Repurpose one idea, the idea from some writing or emails. Again, you can train this on emails you've written by hand, writing from school. Again, doing what I did with Whisperflow, where if you really wanted to sound like how you dictate and how you pronounce things, you can even upload a video of yourself speaking, a video or a voice recording, something like that. Write one real piece, the piece your goals that you need, the draft to refine, and then ship it. Lock it in. My voice rules are saved in my setup, and it actually sounds like me. Again, that's the whole point of this quick section. And I save the voice prompt in my library. Please, please, please. I've done these courses, and I've done it where I don't save the prompts. I don't save the library. It's just there's going to be such a drop-off point in the final weeks here with people that don't do this, because we need these files for later projects that we're doing in this free course. Then download this, go file, download PDF, and then post a line in accountability of what you did. Keep this worksheet as part of your line, as part of what I just talked about. So again, there's some great examples here of people that are did their 5 check-in. I'm already using projects the way you described. She's already ahead of it, and just seeing how people here are going in with their daily check-ins. Super cool to see. So once that's all done, you're day with 13, but we'll go through a quick summary here. We want to capture your voice in your setup. We want to feed it samples that be describing your style, because samples are always king. More data is always going to work better. One idea can go into many formats: email, Slack, briefs with Claude, whatever it may be. And tomorrow we're going to get into images and video, which is going to be super exciting. We have an in-depth course for that in the Monetization School, the AI Academy Plus. But if you want to go faster, foundry.com/consultant. Become a mentor for quite a few people. I find it very rewarding. All money gets reinvested to reach more people. We're literally pouring money into ads for this free school, guys. It's super exciting. If you're ready to build and scale, again, I can't say enough good things about the AI Academy Plus. I bet we'll hit over 100 members this summer. It's just going to be a great place to be. If you're enjoying the course, post a wins in the testimonial category. It keeps us going. And let's get to work. And I will see you guys tomorrow for day 14. Peace.